Hey everybody, I'm Dirty Dan and welcome back to Greasy Boy Customs. Today we're going to talk about something awesome to make your hot rod, rat rod, or custom car fly even better down the road. Fuel injection. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Everybody's got an old 4-barrel laying around, right? Everybody has fought with one of these for hours. You've yelled at them, you've called them your ex-wife's name, you've thrown them in the woods, and you've gave them away to people just because you don't want to look at them anymore. Well, there are other options. With the advances in fuel injection, like from Fitech, there's affordable options for you guys at home that want to do it, and for you folks that are in the professional end of the business for your customers. This is a great option. It's simple, it's easy to set up, and it comes with everything you need in this master kit. This kit is part number 31003. I purchased 2 of these kits from Jegs for my customers' 2 vehicles. I have an M37 that's getting a Vortec 350 crate engine, and I have a 1947 Ford pickup that it has a small block Ford that's getting the same setup. 2 very different vehicles. That same setup works just fine. We're going to dive into this kit. I'm going to show you what's included in the kit and what you can expect from it. So now let's go over the contents of the box and I'll show you what comes with it. Obviously, you have your instructions. In most cases, you'll throw these out. Not in this case, you actually want to hold on to these. Diagrams to go along with your instructions to help make the installation process easier. You have your main throttle body unit. You can see this looks like a carburetor, bolts on like a carburetor, but it's not. You've got all your electrical connections for your throttle position, and all the wiring is in this nice braided loom. It's going to look nice. The finish on this is great. They do have other finishes available. You've also got your coolant temperature sensor, your control unit. Very nice. Quick, easy plug-in on everything. Nice to use. It comes with this cool mount that you can use if you'd like. You can clamp it right in there and put it just about anywhere. Nice and flexible. Gives you a lot of versatility with your installation. Remaining of your wiring here, you got your hose clamps. Also comes with your base gaskets. You got your wideband O2 as well as the mount. If you don't want to use this mount, which clamps onto the exhaust, you can buy an O2 sensor bung that you can weld in. That'll work just as well. You've also got your pump over here, and it comes with all the things you need to attach that. Move on to the other side here. Again, everything that you'll need, fitting, hose clamps. You got your mount for your fuel pump. You've got your fuel filters, fittings to your tank, different fittings to connect to the throttle body unit. And then you've also got a big roll of hose. All the hose you're going to need to run it on there. Hose is rated at 250 PSI. Really nice quality, sturdy. All right, and here's the instruction manual. Pretty simple to go through. That is the command center that you can get as another option for all your fuel system needs. They've got nice detailed pictures. They're very specific in here to tell you to watch out for the type of fittings that you're using, 45 degree versus 37 degree. Also, the fuel filters that come with this kit, as you can see here, have micron ratings on them. This one is a 10 micron. You need to pay attention because they are different ratings. This one is a 100 micron. They tell you in the instructions here where to put them, pre or post pump or the command center if you're using it. They got wiring instructions. They label here, tell you which port is which on the throttle body so you know where to hook up your PCV or your brake booster. And they've also got this section here too when it comes to the wiring. Different options for one with a ready-to-run distributor. You have a HEI setup and external CDI box. So this works great with a bunch of different options. Nice detailed colored pictures. This section is installation instructions on the plumbing and the fuel pump frame-mounted setup. Gives you even the hose fitting sizes, 6AN or whatever you're using. And flip over to the next page. Hey, there you go. Talks about your return line. This is a fuel injection system. You have a return line. You have to pay attention to that. Positive and negative labeled on the pump. Nice and easy. There's another option, actually, if you're looking for a black finish, that's what they look like. Looks really good. And here's the instruction manual for the handheld unit. It is a little bit thicker. It has a little bit more information in here, but don't be intimidated by it. It shows you step by step exactly what to do, how to set everything up, and your different applications, which you may want to do. You also have an option here where you can even show gauges on there, which can be super helpful. You can save settings. This is a really great setup, and they have an excellent tech support line to help you along the way. So as you can see, it's a really nice full kit and comes with almost everything you need. Like we mentioned earlier, you may need to get a specific kickdown lever to go along with your automatic transmission. You can contact Fitech or helpful people at Jegs, and they can help you out with getting what you need. You saw the command center, and they have different options too, depending on what your application is. Don't be afraid to call them and ask questions. They have great options for everybody. I'm going to set one on an intake I got over here and show you how it looks. And there you go. This is the Ford engine in the 47 Ford. This is a Parker aluminum intake. Bolts right on. You look right here, so you've got different hole options for your different intake setups. You've got your return on this side and your feed line on this side. Everything's nice and neat, hidden on the back. Look at that. Looks great on there. From the front side, you get that nice big Fitech logo, and air cleaners fit on there perfect. Even an odd air cleaner like this Cadillac Batwing air cleaner. Plenty of clearance underneath, even enough room to go a little bit lower if you're confined on space and height. Look at that. Plenty of room all the way around. And again, once you have all this wired up, it's all going to be hidden. It runs right off the back. Boom, drop it out. And even from this side, it looks great. You've got all the different hole options here for your linkages, for your detent cables, throttle cables, and your return springs. Really nice, clean setup. That's the overview on this kit. This is a 400 horsepower or less kit. If you're pushing more power, they've got other options for you. Again, the part number is 31003. I did purchase this kit from Jegs. Feel free to go online, do your own research, watch some more videos, find somebody who's installed the kit and ask them. I guarantee you're not going to have trouble finding somebody who's done this. It's a great kit. Don't be intimidated. You have basic mechanical knowledge and wiring knowledge. You can install this yourself. The instructions are great. Check it out. If you guys have any questions about anything with this kit, feel free to email me at greasyboycustoms@gmail.com, and stay tuned for future videos where we go in a little more in depth on the install on this 47 Ford as well as the 1953 Dodge M37. Until next time, happy hot rodding.